Alrighty, we're live. First live stream on my YouTube channel in over a year. We got Nick Bearded Beanie here. We're gonna talk about some different Christmas beard products and some other stuff as well. Yeah, let's Nick, what are you rocking in beard?
I
Right
went
off
with
the
something
bat.
completely different that you wouldn't expect for this time of year. I went with I think it was called Tropical Magic
Okay,
from
there you go.
Wizardly Beard Co.
Nice.
I got a package from them probably about a month ago, and I actually
Okay.
haven't worn any of the oils, so I was ready to kind of switch up my routine. So I went with that. It's pretty good. It's I believe orange, lime, grapefruit, bergamot. I believe.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
do you
I'm
got?
rocking Cafe Slay, which is from Anointed AK. This guy right
Oh,
here.
there you
And
go.
this one is fresh ground espresso, sugar cane, milk chocolate, mint, and toasted marshmallow.
That one sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I
I
mean,
enjoy it.
especially where you're at with how cold it is up there.
Oh, it's so cold. Like I think it's supposed to get down to like -16 tonight. So it's
Is that what it
yeah,
is?
it's rough.
Why is this
See
so
who we got in
green?
the chat.
Because I'm red.
Tremundo, what's up?
Real quick.
What's up, Kurt?
What is it?
Oh, you
Coach
made it
Tabor, what's
green?
up?
Smells good.
Does it smell like anything familiar? Yeah, we went to 4 different stores and not a single one had Christmas stickers.
Yeah, cool. So for you guys in the chat, let me know what you guys are rocking in beard. If you're rocking anything.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, Kurt, for sure.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather out there. I mean, not where you're at, but Grand Rapids area. And
Yeah.
I think the other morning, so when I got to work, it was about my time was a little after 7 a.m. So out there
Okay.
would have been a.m. And at my work, I think it was like 24 degrees.
Oh yeah.
And then in Grand Rapids, I want to say it was in the teens. I know that much. But when I looked at like what it felt like out there, it was felt like -2, and I was like, dude, that's a whole different level.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, I have not experienced anything quite that cold. I mean, I think the teens are about as low as I've been in.
Yeah, Kurt, good observation. I'm gonna be drinking that later.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's I found this recently. It's a WWE edition.
I saw that one earlier, dude.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. There's another one in a different flavor that I had yesterday, but hardly. There's 5 on that side and a few on this side. So
That's not too bad for you.
yeah, yeah. I used to normally I have a lot more, but I just don't have them right now. But eventually.
Dude, there's so many. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm hoping that when I get all my stuff back, like all my beard products aren't going to be like just ruined from being in storage. I don't think that they will be but I'm just bracing myself for having to get rid of a whole bunch because they've gone bad. But
do you have climate control storage or no?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that should definitely help out.
Yeah, so most of them should be fine. Like maybe some of the like super old stuff.
Yeah.
Top of the wood stove. It's not on. It's just I just had them sitting there.
Yeah, I think
that's it. So yeah, Kurt, 100%.
When we moved out here, it was during the summer, and I think the heat just got to all my older products. And by the time I like unboxed everything and got to it, dude, they were ruined.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
I had to get rid of some that sucked.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the summer's brutal for beard products.
It is, but I mean, it's to a point where like, I mean, I don't know how long everything is supposed to technically last. You know what I mean? But some of these products are like 4 years old plus.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they were okay until they got into the heat, and then they weren't stored properly at that point. So, I mean, I got my life out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
That's the main thing. So, I was okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, just it's so dependent on how you store them.
Exactly, dude. But I mean, you got, like you said, climate control, so you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots like that for sure. Yeah, cool. So we were as we're kind of moving along, we had some questions that we wanted to discuss, like between us and with you guys in the chat. So I think what we'll do is I'll ask it, and then Nick, you can answer it, and then I'll answer it, and then we'll let the chat answer like as they come in, because I know with a live stream it's typically like delayed by a few seconds. So we'll start off with what are your top 3 favorite Christmas movies?
All right, so I've been thinking about this one for a while because I know we've been talking about it, and I thought about it in a way of like, what are the 3 movies that I go to every single year that I have to watch? Now these are in no particular order, but my top 3 are going to be the original Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Nice. Yep.
The original Home Alone. That's a
there
must. And then National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Like that.
Okay.
Those.
Nice.
If I could only watch 3, those are going to be the ones.
Cool. There you go.
What about you?
Nice. Yeah, I'd say also the original Santa Claus. I like that whole series, but the first one's obviously the original and the classic, but they're all 3 of them are great. And then also Home Alone 2, because I enjoy the sequence with the traps better in the second one. So yeah, Home Alone 2, and then number 3 was kind of a toss up between a few, but I would say Christmas with the Cranks would be probably my number 3.
That's the other Tim Allen one, right?
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've actually never seen the whole thing. I just saw bits and pieces of it.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat says. Kurt said Christmas Story, the original animated Grinch, Elf. There you go. Nice. Elf is a good one too. That's Jingle All the Way. Yeah, that's another one that I thought about for sure. I love that movie. Batman Returns. There you go.
Off the wall Christmas movie.
Yeah. But there you go.
I've never actually seen Elf either.
Really? Oh, you gotta watch that one.
I am hit or miss with Will Ferrell, and I've actually never seen it. My wife can't stand Will Ferrell, so I'm like, I thought about watching it this year, but she's just like, there's no way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if I watch it, it'll be by myself then, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. There's a Star Wars. Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was a Christmas special, I think. I don't think it was a full movie, but yeah, it was like a little Christmas special. Yeah, for sure. Very cool. And the next thing I want to talk about was grab my banner here. What does Christmas Day usually look like for you? Let us know in the chat, and then Nick, if you want to fire off your answer.
So I get up. I mean, I'm super early to rise, so I'm always the first one up. I make coffee right off the bat. Like, that's my go-to. Just have a cup of coffee, relax for a little bit. The kids get up, and then all chaos breaks loose, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
going nuts. And I'm just trying to like throw all that stuff away and like organize it so it's not complete chaos. After that, I start cooking, and I'll cook breakfast for everybody, and then I'll cook dinner. We tend to try to go for like a walk on Christmas, just to get out for a little bit, enjoy the cooler weather. But just kind of hanging out, relaxing, enjoying time with the family, watch some Christmas movies, listen to Christmas music, and that's kind of what our Christmas is. Cool.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. For me, it's like pretty well every year I'm with my cousins, either at their house or at home. So like ever since like everybody was little, like my cousins, my siblings, and I would all sleep in the basement all together on Christmas Eve. So then everybody kind of wakes each other up, just like all at once, and then people sort of like slowly make their way upstairs, and then we're always up there before the parents, and then we just kind of hang out as the parents make their coffee and set up food and stuff, and then we get to opening presents, and then we just kind of hang out and usually have like a late lunch or a dinner all together, and yeah, it's pretty well it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, there you go, Kurt. Nice. That's awesome. For sure. Yeah, it's crazy that it's only 11 days away till Christmas.
Dude, it's flying by for me.
Yeah, well, it's funny. On December 2nd, like, I just hadn't clued in that it was December, and then I looked at my phone, like, in the afternoon. I was like, whoa, it's December 2nd. Holy crap.
It's flying by. It's crazy, dude. I'm like,
Mm.
I keep thinking about it. I'm like, what is it? Today's the 14th?
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, we're 11 days away. I'm like, and I work all week long. So it's just, before I know it, it's going to be here. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's insane.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, this year's
And then-
going to be different. We're celebrating Yule this year.
Oh, okay,
as
there you
well.
go.
So we're doing
Nice.
Yule and Christmas, and Yule's on Saturday, so a week from today. So it'll be like, I got to do that, and then Christmas, and it's like, I think the crazy part is I worked the 2 days before Christmas, and I worked 2 days after, so I'm only off that one day.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then the next one I wanted to ask, like, what's your favorite, like, either Christmas memory or just sort of like a tradition that you do around or on Christmas?
Ooh, it's one that we don't do anymore, but I absolutely loved it. When my wife and I were dating, well, I mean, even all the way through marriage. So as long as we were in California, on Christmas Eve, we would do a big Christmas dinner at her grandma's house.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody was there, all the uncles, cousins, everybody. Was just a house packed full of people. Everybody was just kind of intermingling, hanging out, just going around, and it was all like homemade food, like everything from scratch, and
Nice
food, homemade Russian food, and that is one thing that like I really miss. So this year we're gonna incorporate doing a lot more Italian food, and like
nice.
That's one thing that I really miss. That was like one of my favorite things about Christmas time.
There you go. Very cool. Yeah, we don't do it anymore, but back in the day, like we'd go to my aunt and uncle's house, and like with the whole my mom's whole extended family. So there'd be like, and then plus they'd invite other people, so there'd be like 40 people in the house. Like it was just nuts, like tons of food, and we don't do that anymore. But yeah, I'd say one thing that I always enjoy about Christmas is just getting to spend time with my cousins, and just sort of not have a whole lot to do and just kind of chill and hang out all together. And yeah, definitely.
That was kind of the same, dude, where it's like there's no expectations. Everybody's just there to hang out and have a good time. And I think that's what's nice about it, is when there's no expectations and we're all just trying to hang out and have a good time together, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say tamales. There you go.
There you go.
Pickle ornament hidden in the tree. Whoever finds it gets a special chocolate. Oh, nice.
Okay.
What's up, Ricks? Just coming
What's
in.
up?
We're just talking about favorite Christmas memories and traditions. If you wanna share one in the chat, feel free. Yeah, cool. And then last one, favorite Christmas time food/drinks.
Food/drinks. So we don't actually really have any like crazy special like Christmas drinks or anything like that. Food for me was, so like I said, my wife's grandparents' house, they would do homemade peteskis or pierogies.
Yeah, nice.
Scratch, dude. Those are so good. And then they would do it's a Russian dish. It's called shashlik, and they are lamb short ribs that are cooked in a smoker with lemon and red onion and pepper, and those are phenomenal as well.
There you go. Nice. It said gingerbread house. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's always fun for sure. Yeah, I would say I Beard Co.
Oh shoot! What's up, Justin? There you go, bud.
Yeah, I'd say I always enjoy eggnog around Christmas time, so I always try to have lots of that. I actually just bought some a couple days ago and finished it in like a matter of 2 days.
I got a question for you, because you brought up eggnog. You guys have bagged milk. Does eggnog come in a bag?
Nope. No, it's in a carton.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a all right, because I've only had eggnog one time, and it was a flavored eggnog. It was like and I don't know if this is traditional or not, but it was a cinnamon vanilla eggnog.
Okay.
Which I think normally they use like nutmeg, right?
There is nutmeg that you can add to it typically, but typically it's an additional thing that you put in.
All right, so is there a certain brand you got to go for, or like? Fill me in on the eggnog, man.
Yeah,
school me on this.
Yeah. So there's a few different brands, but they're all kind of the same. Like,
okay,
there's one that's like a little bit cheaper, and then there's one that's like $3 or $3.40 or whatever, and then there's one that's like $4.50, and then one that goes up to like just about $6, but they're all the same. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I've had them all, and they all taste the same.
Do they have like all these crazy different flavored ones up there? Because here they do a bunch of different like variety kinds where there's all different kinds of flavors to them.
Oh, okay. No, it's all just the same sort of standard eggnog flavor, as far as I've seen.
All right.
It's got a thick texture, it's super tasty. Yeah, 100%. I love it. Yeah, it's great.
Dude, like looking back, man, I don't think I know anybody in my family that drinks eggnog.
Yeah, and I find that's a thing I've noticed with it. Like, either you love it or you just can't be bothered with it.
So what I remember, my wife and I don't know if we were married yet at the time because my roommate was living there. And we all went in and bought some and we drank it, and it kind of tasted like a partially melted like milkshake, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
And from what I remember, is good, but I don't ever remember drinking it after that.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about Christmas, for sure.
Well, I actually bought. It's funny you bring that up, dude. I brought we went to a nature, like a natural grocery store today, and I bought. It's from a company called Nut Pod. They make coffee creamers, and I normally drink black coffee. I don't normally add anything to it, but they had an eggnog flavored one. And the thing was, I was really wanting to try that brand because it's really low calories. So I'm like, you know what? Eggnog, it's the time of year, and I just bought it. So I will let you know what it tastes like.
There you go. Very cool.
If it's any good.
Little brandy or rum and eggnog, you're solid. Yeah, nice.
That's what I've heard.
Yep. Yeah, it's usually something that people do. It's funny talking about eggnog, and I was thinking of this. Which one was it? This EDC one from EDC Beard Co. Toffee sugar cookie. I feel like if he added eggnog to this, that would have been, because it's already a great scent, but that would have made it even better. But just thought about that.
The toffee, dude, that sounds so good.
Don't mix in your coffee; it'll be extra odd. There you go.
This is a creamer, the one that I got. So
okay, nice.
Yeah, we'll see how it tastes. We did at my wife's grandparents' house. We didn't really do eggnog, but we would do I think what is it, Irish coffee. They do Bailey's in your coffee, and we would drink that. Yep.
Nice.
That's what we would do.
Cool. There you go.
But they're Russian, and they would make it pretty strong sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, and let's get into these beard products. What are some Christmas ones that you've been enjoying this year? Just sort of some general, like, what scents in general you've been trying and rocking with, and.
So the ones that I've been wearing a lot of right now is obviously Iowa Beard Company, which are gonna be going away on the 20th. But he's got Jingle, Jangle, and Claws. Those three are really nice. Really.
Hey, what's up, Lee?
And what's up, Lee? Lee's got, dude, phenomenal ones. I have some of those left last year that I'm still wearing. Yeah, I know you can speak on that because you got some this year.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I got one in a giveaway that I won from Blue Collar Beards.
Okay,
And
nice.
it's I think that's an eggnog one, and that one I've
Oh,
been
cool.
loving that one, believe it or not.
Mm.
And it's a bird oil. I love it
There
though.
you go.
It's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you
What
have.
about
I
you?
remember you have a mixed history with the bird oils.
Depending on my beard length, where it is, depends on whether I'm gonna like. I mean, like it always has a good feeling beard. I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
knock that. But like, if my beard gets any sort of length to it, I feel like it makes my beard look really thin.
Mm.
And I've always had that. I mean, you know, I've been talking about that for
Oh yeah.
years now. But
100%.
this is, I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I think the scent's so good that I'm like, I don't even care if my beard looks thin.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. Obviously, like I said, I have a pretty limited number of scents compared to previous years, but
Yeah.
So I've been mostly going back and forth between EDC Beard Co. and then Anointed AK. So like I've been rocking this one a lot from Anointed AK, Mad Santa.
Okay.
This one is got the scents right here. It's robust tobacco, sweet coconut, and then northern spirits.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's like not quite boozy, but like kind of like moving in that direction of like like sweet but like rich at the same time. Like it's a good one. And it's got tobacco, so I love it.
So you were always into that. I know you were tobacco, and I know you love you were into bourbon too, right? Those kind of scents.
Yeah. Tobacco,
Okay.
bourbon, whiskey.
I know tobacco's like number one, though. I'd say
100%. Yeah, and then like campfire as well.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I've been getting more into those campfire type scents.
There you go. Yeah, I think because between the two collabs that I released, plus working on Beard Mania with EDC Beard Co. earlier this year, all three of those scents have tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And there's so many different varieties too between like Cuban tobacco and
pipe tobacco
and
leaf, sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting really into the tobacco scents lately, which I mean it's the time of year, dude. So anytime the weather starts getting colder, it's going to be probably my go-to scent profile.
There you go. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But Mania would come back for that. Yeah, that would have been cool. But yeah, I love that one.
That scent was great.
Mm-hmm.
I went into it being like, there's no way I'm gonna like this, and I think that was honestly one of his better scents he's ever come out with.
Yeah, I love it. I'm probably gonna rock this one tomorrow. This is EDC Beard Co.'s newest, Nakatomi.
Oh man, I wanted to grab that one, but it sold out so quick with everything.
Yeah.
And just, timing, I kind of zoned out on it. What do you think of it?
I really like it. It's because it's nice and because like it's got
tobacco.
It's got tobacco, which is great. but it's not. It's a fresh kind of scent. Like it's not as like. Yeah, because it's got. Yeah, Christmas trees, tobacco, noir, gunpowder, and then woods and spices. Late in season. Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's a nice kind of cool scent for the winter.
It
nice
sounded different.
Yeah, I like it. I'll probably rock this one tomorrow.
Yeah, not like your typical
I haven't used it in a minute.
style.
Yeah, for sure. And this one here from EDC, Apple Crisp Delight. I didn't think I was gonna like this one because I don't love food scents generally, which I've been pretty vocal about over the years. But this one is Granny Smith apples, warm brown sugar, oatmeal crumble, grated nutmeg, and then shaved cinnamon.
That sounds pretty nice.
Well, I wonder if
mix it,
combining it with Nakatomi might be kind of cool because with the Christmas trees and the I'm gonna try that tomorrow. That could be a cool mix.
Different vibe to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then from this one too from Anointed, Naughty List Nectar. Been loving this one too. And that one is Northern Spirits, Frosted Christmas Cookies, Butterscotch, and Warm Pipe Tobacco.
I'm not. The butterscotch is what would get me.
Yeah, you definitely notice it. It's definitely in there, but I like it.
You tend to like that sounds like one of your type of scents. It's just the butterscotch is what would throw me off.
Yeah, and then there was Silent Night, which is fresh balsam fir, and then black musk.
That sounds pretty good. A little different.
Oh, it might be somewhere else, but yeah, it's because I know I have it here somewhere. But it's not. I'm not here right now, but that's a good one too. Yeah, it's kind of been the two companies that I've been using, along with a couple of random ones from just local spots that I found near me. But
there you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's one that you can never go wrong with.
For sure. Yeah, it sucks to see him go. Like, it's one of my favorite companies for sure. But yeah, he has his reasons, and it's all good. And I have lots of his stuff, so
exactly.
I'll be set for a long time.
Yeah, I got lucky enough that I got a random package from Lee in the mail. Nice. He was nice enough to save me a wash because I've said it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not on very many live streams or anything, but like if I were to put up my top washes, EDC would take it. Like, hands down, nobody that's going to touch EDC's wash. And for him to send that out to me just shows like the character, that he has. And just, man, I'm super, super happy that he was nice enough to save me one and just send it out and surprise me like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had one of his beard washes that he sent out with Beard Mania. And I finished it up probably a couple months ago, I think. I can't remember. But I was sad to use the last of it, but it was great.
Yeah, I was kind of hanging on to mine, and I was trying to grab one while he was doing his sale, and then I just kind of missed it because I was at work, and then I used the last of it, and all of a sudden this one showed up, and I'm like, haven't opened it up yet. I'm kind of like waiting, trying to savor it. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, it's I'm looking forward to getting the rest of my stuff back, hopefully in the new year, and getting back to rotating through my collection.
Oh, dude, it's so nice to be able to just kind of rotate and wear what you want to wear when you want to wear.
Like for a while in the last few months, like I just had like one beard oil, and I was just using that like until it finished. Which is so depressing.
Or no?
Oh, I think it was I'm pretty sure it was an unscented from EDC Beard Co.
Okay.
Yeah. OG Scotch Porter. Oh yeah, I've heard good things about that one over the years.
Yeah, I never got to try it before it went out.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I've heard that one mentioned, but yeah, I've also been trying. Actually, let me grab them. I have them over here.
I cannot see any of the chat, so if anybody's commenting, I can't see it. So I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I've been reading them out, so it's all good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, these are from a local spot. They have pretty good beard wash, but it's a bigger brand, but it's still pretty good. Scents are pretty good as well. But yeah, my one complaint with these ones is it's only 4 ounces, so it doesn't last quite as long as I would like compared to say like an 8 ounce, but they've been good.
What company was that?
I forget the name of it, but it's just like a big box, like a big brand from the mall, but it works.
Under the bed in there.
Run into the 5 boroughs wash. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh no, I never Haven't tried that one yet, but I've heard it's good.
I'm gonna take a bath. Harlan's in there right now, but I bet them.
Okay. They do scented too, right? Or only unscented with fibros?
I think with fibros, it's unscented or scented. Yeah, I've heard it's good, but never tried it.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one either.
Yeah, maybe at some point. Who knows?
Yeah, I was getting ready to actually I was getting really low on washes because I actually just gave a bunch out to my coworkers.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Like, oh, dude, I gotta buy one, and then Lee shut down, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna buy now. And then I got lucky enough to win a giveaway, and I got a wash and conditioner from Blue Collar Beardsman, and then Lee sent me that one. So now I'm all stocked up. I'm good for a while.
There you go. You're set. Nice.
It just worked out. I'm like, I was stressing out because I'm like, I didn't know where to go. I was gonna go back to Iowa then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one thing that I don't like about Canada is like there's so few like small batch companies that make there's so few small batch companies in general, but also even less that make a beard wash.
Well, and then you got to try it and see if it's worth it. You know what I mean? Because I've had some that I'm like, nah, I don't really care for this.
Yeah, because I know I had one from Barden. They're based in Toronto. But it was too stripping to use like more than like once a week. Yeah. Yeah, so that's because Woolly Wizard never had one. Trying to think of the other companies that I've used.
He's not around anymore, is he, Tyler?
Not that I know of. Like it's been a while since he posted.
I know his page is still up, but I don't think he's around anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's been interesting. Like I think we were talking about this recently, but it's interesting to see like how like to be in the game and like seeing companies like come and go like so often over the last few years. Yeah, because it's been since 2020 that like since COVID when we got into the like the beard content and all that sort of thing. But it's interesting to see for sure.
I have two of them. You can unplug his charged.
For dad beards and fibros. Okay, there you go. Nice.
On the washes, Archie. His dad beards. The wash is $12. I've heard really good things about it. I mean, for the price, you're not gonna find anything probably anywhere near that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, not at all. And then I don't know if you saw. It's funny you bring up like. Because we've been talking a lot about like companies that used to be around that aren't around, and companies that are still around that sometimes you're surprised are around. But Bearded Coast is back.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Like posting on Instagram and everything?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, wow. I just randomly like somebody sent me something and I saw it and I was like, whoa. Wasn't expecting them to come back. But yeah, they're back now.
Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, 3 days ago.
Yeah. Well, and I guess
Holy
I wasn't,
smokes.
I don't know if I wasn't, I think I was following him. I just never really saw his content. Because if you go onto his page, I think there's posts going back into like early November. He's just slowly been throwing like random things up there.
Yeah.
So that was weird. Because he's been I think a couple of years at this point.
Yeah. Grand opening back and better than 6 days ago.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's a little different, huh?
That's Bearded Coast was one of the first small batch companies that I tried.
You know what's funny, man, is you talk about that. There was always one company that I wanted to try that shut down that I never got to try. I remember you doing 1 or 2 videos on them. I think you might have done an unboxing, and then I know you did a Christmas video for them, Clever Beards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was one company I always wanted to try, and then they just disappeared, man.
Yeah, with Clever, it sucks too because they they did a whole rebrand and like changed all their labels and like did a bunch of new scents, and then they just like disappeared.
That's a bummer, man.
Nice, there you go.
I just like, yeah, that was one of those companies I really wanted to try that was always on my radar, and then boom, they were gone.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it was okay. So January 6th, 2021 was when I unboxed Salty Vibes from Bearded Coast.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 years ago. It's crazy.
You know what's funny is I think I have Salty Vibes.
There you go. Oh, so
I think it's still good actually.
There you go. Clever's Green Bomb was a trip. It worked well. There you go. Nice. Yeah, so I did a podcast episode with Scott in October of 2020, but then didn't try his stuff until because I think I recorded the unboxing in December, but then posted it in January.
Okay.
But yeah, Salty Vibes, and I did the review with Waltimus Prime in February.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's funny, dude. We talk about like the companies, but then there are people too that have just disappeared.
100%. Yeah,
you
absolutely. Well, yeah, I gotta go back and because Walt and I did a bunch of reviews together.
I remember that.
Yeah, like go back in the archives.
That was during COVID, huh?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I remember those.
Yeah, Bearded Coast, Copper Johns, Magic City. Well, yeah, he was on. Yeah, Walt, Scott, and I were on with Mike from Magic City for a podcast, and then he was on with me for All Things Bearded, Aztec Beard Co.
Okay.
Karamna Dirtha, he was on for that one. That's crazy. Good times.
It's so weird. Okay, so Karamna Dirtha, I remember I was on the Bearded Respect, but I went back to my hometown, I think for my birthday or something, and they were doing a live stream for Karamna Dirtha, and they were releasing his wash that he came out with.
That's right, and Lucky Orange.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
For sure.
That was just not. Yeah, that was. I don't do patchouli, so that was not my style.
Yeah. It was off in California. This cottage family moved to Nashville. Oh wow, cool, nice. That's awesome. Nashville's a cool spot.
Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's good to see that Bearded Coast is back. That's great.
Yeah. Hopefully he is doing well and his family's doing well and the company can, get back at it and thrive and
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that Salty Vibes was so good. That was one of those scents that was like just a universal staple in the beard community, like during COVID.
Dude, I don't remember anybody not liking Salty Vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those few scents that I think everybody agreed upon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was cool. The podcast that I did with Scott, I think it was like almost 3 hours long.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry, no, hold on. No, only an hour. But I think we talked for a while beforehand as well, and then afterwards. But
okay,
because I know we were on Zoom for a while, but
yeah.
Midas Beard Co. I'm just going back through the archives, and I saw that one. That was one of the early. It was a UK company. I think they drop ship their stuff, and it was horrible. Like there was something in their oil that, like the first time I used it, dried out my beard like nothing else. Before that I tried, and since then it was bad.
Oh, dude, I just tried a UK company.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think it's the first UK company I've tried, and nice. One of them's a holiday scent.
Cool.
Yeah, Beard Banners.
Oh yeah, yep.
I've seen them a million times, and their stuff ships super quick. I got it. I've used it. I think they got a lot of different laws and regulations in the UK.
Yeah, for sure.
So their scents don't tend to last as long, which I mean it's not a problem, but it's just a little different. But it had a really nice smelling beard, and may or may not have a video coming out on that. I don't know.
Ooh, there you go.
We will see.
Yeah, check out Nick's YouTube channel, and it's in the description below if you haven't already. He's got lots of different beard product reviews coming out, and
yeah,
definitely check those out for sure. Yeah, well, I remember from with like going back to the like companies in the UK. Like I remember talking to Andy from Beard Things.
Yep.
So I know a little bit more about how the like how the system works in the UK, because I know they're a lot more it's a lot more regulated.
Yep.
Like you have to have all your ingredients like tested and like verified, and like you can only have like scents in like certain levels, like certain percentage for like each scent within a profile. So it's a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more like carefully controlled versus in the US.
I mean, it makes sense. It's
yeah.
I mean, it's going on your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, can't mess around with that stuff. But,
no.
Best.
Luckily, I never had any like reactions to anything. I know I've heard some horror stories, so I can only imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know the only one that I've ever had was with a couple of scents that have a couple different scents that have cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, but I've tried other scents that have cinnamon. No reaction whatsoever. But it's just like, because it's even with these two from EDC, like the ones from EDC, two of them have cinnamon. One of them like makes my skin kind of like not burn, but just kind of like irritates it for a few minutes and then it goes away.
Yep.
Which is the reaction I typically have with cinnamon scents that don't react well with my skin. But yeah, like two of them have cinnamon. One of them irritates my skin initially, and then one of them doesn't. But they both have cinnamon, so I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like so I've never had a beard oil, beard butter, anything like that do anything. The only thing that I can remember is I had used a conditioner and it made my skin burn. And then I was like, really? I'm like, maybe it was something else, right? And I went back and tried it again and it did the same thing. And I never used it again after that, which sucked because I just got it. It was only the second time I used it and the scent was phenomenal. It was like a cranberry winter scent and I loved it.
There you go.
I don't know what it did, dude. I'm not sure what was in it that got to me.
Yeah, it's just that's one thing that's interesting with like having tried as many beard products as we have. Like there's just certain little funny things that a certain ingredient will do. Like I think with Midas, the reason it dried up my beard so much was the vitamin E oil content was too high. I think like from talking to a few other people, I remember at the time that's kind of the explanation that I came to. But yeah.
If I can find a company that doesn't use vitamin E, I'm pretty happy. That's going to be one of those carriers that'll be in something where I'm just kind of like, I might want to not purchase from them, but it's not a deal breaker. It just, I don't think it's as good as it could be.
Yeah, because I've tried other companies that have vitamin E. Never had the same reaction, but it's just Midas. Yeah, so I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
But like, I used it once, and then I think I tried it one more time, and I was like, nope, this. And I remember I told them that, and they were like, oh, can you just mostly review the other stuff that you got, and not the beard oil? And I was like, no, I'm gonna review everything. I bought this stuff. I'm reviewing all of it.
I mean, it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And that's always one thing that I've really been vocal about, is being honest with your reviews, especially like with any content, but especially with beard product reviews. Like, it's like people are putting it on their skin. Like they're like you gotta be as well informed as you can be with like when you're reviewing something for people.
Oh yeah, I agree. That was like, I mean, you know about it. I had that company reach out to me, wanted me to review, and then like something happened, and next thing I know, he's talking to me and telling me that like, hey, if it's gonna be a bad review, just don't put it out. I don't want bad reviews on my company out there. And I said, well, you don't care about your products then, is kind of the vibe I'm getting, because like, if I had a bad experience, I think like people should know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna like I told the guy, I'm like, I'm not gonna, if I have a bad experience, I'm not gonna just sit there and bash you.
For sure.
But I'm gonna explain, you know, what happened, and I'm like, I think you should want to know that too, because that would be a way for you to improve your company or your product or whatever it may be. And then, dude, it just came into this long like text message chain, and like I know you know about it, but like
yeah, for sure.
I ended up blocking the company, and I was like, I will never. No, I'm good.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, like it's just like, yeah, like. Yeah, that's a red flag when a company only wants reviews that they're positive. Like,
right?
Yeah, if you want advertisements, go pay Dan C. But if you want to review, there's other people.
I'm like the way that like, I'm like I get it because like he wants his company to grow, right? But at the same time, like you got to take the good with the bad. If you truly want your company to grow, you want some of the like. You want something bad at some point, like something that you can improve on, you know, at least that's how I look at it, you know, but he was just like, yeah, if it's bad, don't put it out there. And I'm like, nah, that's not how that's going to work. Like if it's bad, it's still going to go up. But yeah, he was not into that. And then it just like, I got to a point where it just put a bad taste in my mouth. And I was like, I don't even want to talk to this guy anymore. Like,
yeah,
I'm good. So
yeah,
the
makes
company,
sense.
I'm not going to tell you guys, and you will never know who it is. Jordan knows.
Yeah.
But, you just will never see me do a review for that company. So do with that what you guys will.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's there's lots of good companies out there to promote. Like it's no sense in wasting your time with ones like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
For sure. But yeah, it's so wild how that happened. Like
it's frustrating, but
yeah. But
I guess
that's the game with beard products.
yeah. The beard product world is I don't even know. It's just different. It's weird. It's interesting. It's I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, you've done it.
100%. Yeah, so. I've been in it for sure.
Yeah,
I remember especially during COVID, like when it was so active, like there's always between really weird thing about some of these. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like a lot of the owners are solid, like really solid dudes, and but yeah, there's always a couple that are just a little weird, or like they'll be solid for a while, and then like tell you they're gonna do stuff and then just not do it, and then just like flip on you all of a sudden, and yeah, it's just you just never know. It's weird.
Yeah.
One of the things with dealing with people and companies and products and all that.
Yeah, I mean obviously everybody wants their product out there, they want their name out there, but they want it all to be good. But I don't know. It's just sometimes you get another side to these people that the public doesn't get to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
sure.
And it's like for me, that's been the hard part. Like, because I always look at it as like the beer community is more like we get to know the owners of these companies. We're like, like so for my wife, she doesn't know the like owners of like the makeup brands or whatever, right? Like you don't get to know those people. So like you purchase a product, boom, it shows up. That's that. For us, we're interacting with people, we're talking to them, whether that's good or bad, and then we get the product, and then it's like you include your interactions with them, because you're probably going to get a lot of people that literally just go on there and buy it, and that's it. They don't talk to the owners. So I always had like a weird thing on that. Like, do I bring that in? You know, then I guess it's more so like if it was a good interaction, I'm going to bring it up, you know?
For sure. Great thing is plenty of companies to where when one leaves a sour taste is, yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's lots to try, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Yeah, no, and it was cool. It's cool too with like adding on to that with like getting to know owners. Like when I was doing my podcast, and like talking to so many of them for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, like even up to 4 hours. Like it's like that's another cool thing with like, then when you go to do reviews and stuff, then it's, you have that additional connection, like between like say like myself and the owner, but then also like I have that content, like of like the long form content, and then also like the reviews as well. It's
Yeah. So what is that? What's a Chisholm channel? Dude, I have no idea, man. I've never even heard of that. Not sure. Sorry, Arch.
yeah, and then
She knows like some owners and stuff like that, but not like she knows like behind the scenes people, but not like obviously like a huge name brand. You're not going to know who the owner is because it could have multiple owners. So that's where it's a little different too. You know what I mean?
For sure.
No, I don't think so. I think she's smart enough to stay away from the drama.
Good call.
Me and Jordan have had lots of conversations about just staying out of that. And
oh yeah, for sure. No,
if you don't have to deal with it, it's so much better.
Yeah, 100%. Well, even I remember we were talking recently, and like you were telling me about something that was happening. I was like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
Dude, was it when I told you that I didn't know what was going on?
There was some specific thing happening. I can't remember what it was, but it was in the last like month or so. But
it was probably when that company owner called me talking to me about something, and I was like, dude,
oh yeah,
I
it might have been
don't
that.
know.
Yeah. I can't
I'm
remember.
like, I've been out with my family running errands all day. Like, I got no clue what you're talking about. And he just wanted to call and spill his guts to me. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Don't talk to me about this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have no desire to do anything with the drama, man.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like,
no.
And even I find recently with just like with my content, like I haven't had as much free time to put it out. But like, whereas like in the last couple of years, especially during COVID, but even in the last couple of years, like all my free time was spent doing content and just trying to like blitz out as many videos as I can. But now it's like, yeah, when I have time, I'll do a couple here and there. Like I think on Thursday I shot like 4 reaction videos, and then I'll put them out like one a week for the next few weeks, and then do some more probably next week, and then stack those up. So yeah, it's nice to just kind of do them when I want to, and because like when you're doing them, like obviously you know this, but when you're doing them back to back to back, like constantly for weeks and months on end, like it gets to be a lot, and especially with beard products, because like ultimately like there's only so much you can cover. It's like it's company info, ingredients, scents available, products, and then your thoughts on the products. Like that's about it, regardless of the company. But
it can get kind of old quick.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my biggest part with it, as far as like what I would call burnout with it, is just like feeling obligated to have to do it within like a certain time frame, and like not being able to wear what I want, and like just feeling like I have more products and I know what to do with, and like that's the part that sucks for me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's been the plus side of like not having all my products, is like I have like just this very small limited number to that I'm working with and having to store and all that sort of stuff. But
yeah,
because when I have my whole collection, it's like, crap, what do I wear today? Like
it's a lot. It's at times it's definitely overwhelming. And then I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get to use all this before it goes bad, and then I just kind of like, sometimes I feel bad, but like I have other people in the community that I send stuff to. I got coworkers I send stuff to, so I'm like, you know what? If I can give it to people that are gonna use it, I guess I'm happy then. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You have now we're hitting close to an hour. Do you have any upcoming plans for this end of the year or the new year?
Yeah, I was gonna get into that. So like I said, I shot 4 reaction videos recently for different music videos, or 4 different videos. So I shot those on Thursday. I've got one going live on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. and then I'll have another one the next Monday, and I'm gonna try and crank out some more like everyday carry gear type videos next week.
There you go.
Because then the week after I'm pretty busy. So while I have time, I want to try and blitz those out. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing more reaction videos and more EDC stuff in the new year, as much as I can. I'm gonna do a more solid routine, like once I go back to work. So I'm done for the day between 2 o'clock and 4 p.m. depending on the day. So I have some more time in the new year than I've had like in the last few months. So hopefully gonna try and work on more videos, because I found like when I wasn't able to do them for a little bit this year, it was difficult, because that's like it's been a creative outlet for me, and like a way that I spend my time like productively for so long, that not having that was tough. So it's been nice to kind of like slowly get back into that with, again, little bits and pieces over the last little bit. But yeah, mostly EDC videos and reaction videos is what I'll be doing in the new year. With some other stuff. Once I have my own place, I want to get into streaming more and doing more gaming content and all that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm always working and coming up with ideas and messing around with thumbnails and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, for sure. What about you?
I think I'm actually gonna slow way down on content. It's just been like, it's hard, man. I got three little kids, man. So it's like trying to balance like my work life, because I work 50 something 60 hours a week, and then try to do that. And then we just got a puppy like 2 months ago. Just try to do less of that, enjoy more.
For sure.
Did it work?
Yeah.
And then we're also like making things. So like, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Flip it around.
Oh, there you go.
This is it's starting to fall apart there. That's a shower steamer.
Did you smell it?
Cool.
No. I gotta smell it. Smells like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
That's a shower steamer. We also made a bunch of sugar scrubs for like bath exfoliants, and we made homemade bath salts for baths and stuff. So we make that stuff. We make candles. We make wax melts. So we are actually talking about possibly opening up a business.
Nice, cool. There you go.
So, and then this is kind of on the down low. It's not a lot of people know, we're actually having a rather large move this summer. So like, I'm just trying to focus on me and my well-being and like my family. I'm down 26 pounds since
Nice.
September. So just focus on doing that and just try to be better,
Nice, for sure. That's awesome.
Take a shower.
Is he?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it here. Shout out to everybody for tuning in, either live or watching this after the fact. Check out Nick's channel if you haven't already.
Thank you.
I'll have that in the description, as well as his Instagram. He's got some more beard content coming out in the near future, so definitely get subscribed for that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got videos coming out over the next little while. Around once a week, twice a week, if I can get enough videos done in the next little bit. But definitely stay tuned for more stuff in the new year. I'm also gonna be, I forgot to mention it, but I'm gonna be doing more vlogs, because I'm going to a couple of wrestling events in the new year. So like just little like small like indie pro wrestling events. So I'll be vlogging that. I got a new camera, so I'll be running that in the new year once I can get a better like a higher end SD card and an external microphone. So definitely stay tuned for that. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. Nick, always a good time chatting. We'll I'm sure we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds good.
Sure, cool. All right, peace out, everybody.
All right, bye.
Leave off with the video.